It's interesting to talk about the balance between, well, on the one hand, that short amount of time that a lot of people have, if they have, to go on a vacation, maybe they've saved a little, but they aren't even if they said, hey, I'm going to live cheaply and experience this, they are still limited by the time. And then there's the other side where you need some amount of time to get to know the culture. And so I feel like that's a topic we could explore.
That's a hard one. I mean, because there is value, I think, on just going out of your country, even if it's just for a few days, or going on just more of a vacation style trip where you are just staying at a hotel and enjoying something different than what you're used to. I mean, that's also travel. I don't want to get down on people for taking a vacation. And then I remember meeting people, like there's always the better traveler, like there's always the guy in the hostel that, his passport is booked up and he has to order a new passport and he's full of tattoos and, like he's like, oh, he's the best one. He's the best traveler here. It's like this competition, always has a crazy story about all the shit that happens to you when you're traveling. And
you're like, yeah, I was in Vietnam. He's like, yeah, but when I was there, I was like doing cocaine when I jumped out of an airplane and landed in a Buddhist temple.
Exactly.
You're like, thanks, man.
Exactly. So you can never compare your story to others, like if all you can do is just, like go out to a state park on the weekend or take a long weekend and, go out there and just enjoy it. Like, good for you. I mean, enjoy it, just enjoy the nature that's around you and the people that surround you. Honestly, I mean, I'm super happy that I've made that a priority of my life, seeing other places and things because it is something that I just totally love. But at the same time, anybody that can, just like get out of the house, go for a walk, see something pretty, watch the sunset. Like that's what you're doing in a lot of these places is just taking the time to actually enjoy your surroundings.
Sometimes when people take time off work, whether it's vacation or just a holiday, it's almost creating the space for you to see that beauty that's in front of you day to day and kind of learning to open your eyes a little bit.
Yeah, so I would never want to get back down on somebody like, oh, I've traveled so much and I have seen this and I've seen this and blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's just like, it doesn't really make any sense to like compare your story with someone else's,
It's just some sort of egotistical, braggadocious mentality.
Yeah, and it's horrible. It's like recently I went to La Paz, Mexico, which has really beautiful beaches. It's in Baja California. And I was just thinking when I was there, like, oh man, like, I just wish everybody could come here and experience this. Like, you just have that feeling of like, oh, I feel so lucky and I just wish that everyone could do this,